Right, welcome back to the stream for the evening session of day two of the first test between India and England. England 454 for four after 147 overs. Root is on 208 not out, or 209 not out even. And Pope is on 24 not out. So if you're watching the stream, please feel free to comment on in the chat whether you support India or England, or if you're neutral, and comment on what you might think what could happen in the match. You're free to subscribe to me, turn on your notifications, and also like the video. Thank you in advance for doing all of that. As for the cricket, what will England want to do? Hit another 100 or so runs in the session, I would have thought. The first thing I wanted to and be approaching 550. Well, get up to 550 by the end of the session. Root on 209 will be looking personally to get to 250, and Pope will be looking towards his half century in this session. Overall, England will be looking for about 700, at least 600, but approaching 700 by some point tomorrow. Another no ball from India. There'll be 33 overs in this session. You have to bowl 90 overs in a day. That should be 30 overs in each session, but India have only bowled 57 overs in the first two sessions, so they've got 33 left to bowl. It's going to be a long session for them, I think. And Joe Root hits it on the offside for 2 runs. Uh, and another single for Root. So England have scored 4 runs from that over. No ball and 3 runs for Root off the bat. Something I should point out is that India can take the new ball in 13 more overs after 161 overs. Because you need to bowl 80 overs with a ball. Yeah, yesterday they bowled 81 overs. You can take a new ball after 80 overs, but it's not compulsory. They elected to take the new ball after 81 overs, so 80 overs with this new ball will be 161 overs, which is 13 overs time, which will be during this session. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once they do that, because they'll take the new ball as soon as they can, I would have thought. Ashwin is now bowling from the pavilion end. Would have thought India would take the new ball straight away as soon as they can, but yesterday they didn't. They waited an extra over. They might do that, but roundabout, then they'll take it, and certainly today. Root is now on 212. Root hits a single. Hello, Ranbir Singh. Indian fan here. How are you? And where are you from? A Pope blocks the ball. No run scored. England just one single from that. 459 for 4 after 149 overs. I was going to say, Ranbir Singh, are you enjoying the match? I don't know if you could be with England in the position they're in, but Joe Root is playing brilliantly at the moment. And he, as I say that, hits it on the leg side to mid wicket for another single. It's an entertaining game, although we're getting beaten up. It'd be interesting when England are bowling how the Indian batsmen do on this pitch. Bumrah at the moment is bowling, by the way, at the gate end. Oh God, Pope edges it, but it goes through the slips. Well, wide of the slips for four. Down by third man. Bit lucky there. Thanks for the like. Yeah, on a day three pitch. So, I mean, I'm going to say that it's been good for England to win the toss and to bat first, and they've certainly made use of it. And Joe Root, with him playing as well as he is, getting to 200. I think the ball will spin more as we approach days 3, 4, and 5. And clearly, what England would be looking to do, I'm a better captain than Joe, says Tim Penny. What England would be looking to do is declare tomorrow, hopefully by getting a score over 600. And then we'll look to bowl India out, make them follow on, and bowl them out again. That's not exactly a secret. That's probably well known. That's what England are going to try and do. But it's such a flat pitch that England have made use of it and have got a high score. Tim says it's difficult to win a test match if you bat until day 3. I don't think England have got enough runs yet to declare. England 465 for 4. Just for argument's sake, let's say they declare now. India would only need 266 to avoid a follow on. So one to get to 600, I would have thought. End of the over. They should declare after stumps, irrespective of their score. Top scoring 465 for 4 after 150 overs. I'm going to assume that England will get about 100 runs this session. They'll probably get a bit more than that if they carry on. So they'll be round about 5. What I'll give a wide range, but they'll be between 550 and 570 at the end of today, I would have thought. Give them 3 days to bowl India out twice. Brilliant shot from Pope. Plays a sort of switch hit reverse sweep to fine leg. Gets 2 for his score. Moves on to 31. Oh God. Well, Pope has mishit the ball. It's gone up in the air, and the wicket keeper has gone to catch the ball, completely misjudging where the ball will land. It's gone sort of over where the wicket keeper was standing, and England have took 2 runs. It's sort of gone. If you can imagine having a wicket keeper behind the wicket keeper, it's sort of gone that where you would stand if you were doing that. Where of course nobody ever stand, no fielding position doesn't exist in Test cricket. So England, at the end of that over, somewhat fortunately get 4 runs from it, 2 twos to Pope, who has moved on to 33 not out now. A potential chance there to get Pope's wicket, but fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who you support, I'm pretty much in favour of England batting till lunch, at least on day 3. I think if England declared tonight, I think it'd be too early. You've got to bat India completely out of the game. Make sure they can't possibly win till lunch. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's no reason for England to declare at the moment. Obviously, not at the moment, but I don't think they'll declare at the end of the day. They'll make it's probably a draw, mates. We'll see. I just don't think they'll declare tonight. They'll want to get as many runs as possible. Right, Root moves on to 215 and is now the third highest run scorer of all time for England, behind Graham Gooch and Sir Alistair Cook. Root's just class. So, at the end of the over, I don't know who Smith is. England 472 for 4 after 152 overs. They might not go for lunch, but certainly I don't think they'll declare overnight. Yeah, Joe Root is in the best form of his life at the moment. Will they get a new ball in 10 overs? Yes, 9 overs even. They need to bowl 80 overs with the ball they've currently got. That will be after 161 overs because yesterday, for some reason, they could have took the new ball after 80 overs but delayed it by an over. So they took it after 81 overs. So yeah, India do get a new ball in 9 overs time. Right, that's given out. Pope is out for 34. Would he review it? I have to say he looked out to me. No, he's accepted the decision given out. Yeah, Pope 34 out LBW. He's missed it with his bat. It's hit his back leg in line. And we haven't seen ball tracker, but it's clearly going to hit the stump. So Pope considered reviewing it, but he's decided against it, and probably a good decision because if he'd have gone for it, we'd have just lost the review. So that now means that Josh Buttler is in bat, number 7 batsman. Ashwin got the wicket, LBW. Right, Butler is in bat. He's got 3 men round him, not including the wicket keeper. Oh gosh. So Butler does get off the mark with his first ball, hitting the ball towards mid wicket. There was a fielder there, but it didn't carry. Um, it goes past him and he snuck through for a single. India will want to, now they've got us 5 down, will want to get us all out now. Right, ball tracker is finally on. No doubt it was hitting the wickets, and wisely England did not review it. So England did get 2 runs from the over. However, India got a wicket. So England are now 474 for 5 after 153 overs. Root is on 217 and Butler is on 1 not out. They'll just need to settle in because the Indians will put a bit of pressure on him now. I think Root at the moment. Joe Root is in such good form. So Butler has got a first slip and a silly mid-off as well. But he's snuck through for a single down to fine leg. Joe Root hits the ball down the offside to point. Takes another single. And Butler hits another single down to fine leg for himself. Yeah, I am. This is usually a football channel, but I thought I'd do something a bit different on it. The cricket match is live on Channel 4 in the UK. That's out, I think. It's been given out. Right, Joe Root has been given out LBW for 218. He has reviewed it instantly. Why? Has he hit it? I don't think he's hit it. No, he's not hit it with the bat. had. Is it hitting the stumps? I think it is. Yeah, it's a bad review. The Rooters missed one. He's out for 218. It was definitely a red card. He made no attempt to play the ball. So yeah, David Luiz got sent off. And David Luiz knows what he's doing. He's made no attempt to play the ball, so that's why he got the red card. Who is my favourite player from Pakistan? I must admit, I don't know anyone. And my favourite all-time Pakistan player is probably Waqar Yunis. Although I'd say Inzamam El Haq for some comedy runouts. After 154 overs. My least favourite player from Australia would be David Warner, definitely. I mean, just because of the ball tampering incident in South Africa. England have got Bess and Butler in bat now. Right, 478 for 6 after 155 overs. We were talking about England declaring at 600 or 700 earlier on. Not too long ago, actually. Might have to reevaluate that now. They'll certainly be looking at to bat out the rest of the day, and they've only got an hour left. An hour and 20 minutes left. I mean, If they do that, they'd have got a score of round about 550. But what the wickets have done for India is they're not going to declare now. No, um, what the wickets have done is it will take time for Bess and Butler to settle down. The scoring rate will slow down, and India will be looking to get us all out by the end of the day now. The match has changed completely. Sorry, mate, got to go now. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yes, it'd be interesting when England are bowling, see how India bat. Oh, blimey, that ball's gone through the batsman and the wicket-keeper. England take a bye. Yes, I will. Okay, see you tomorrow. The wicket-keeper has let one through, so England have took an extra by getting a bye. That's the end of the over. 481 for 6 after 156 overs. The There's 24 overs left today, and there's 5 overs left before India can take the new ball. Uh, that's 4 overs. Channel 4 coming up with a stat. 9 runs for 2 wickets in the last 4 overs. England have lost a couple of wickets very quickly, and the match has, I wouldn't say completely changed, but the dynamics of this session have changed completely. Whilst England would have been looking to get to 550 to 570, they'll still be looking to bat out the day. They might have to revise that target slightly downwards now as the scoring rate slows as the new batsmen, both of them, get settled. Butler takes a single, and England move on to 482 for 6. 157 overs gone. Obviously approaching the 500 mark. Going to take a bit of time now, I would have thought. Butler's played a reverse sweep down to fine leg and got 2. Again, Butler plays a sweep down to fine leg. Or is it long for it? S plays a shot to mid-on, but no runners. There is a fielder there. So that's the end of the over. And then 485 for 6 even after 158 overs. 3 overs until the new ball is available for India. Ashwin is bowling and he's got a first slip, leg slip, and a short leg, as well as the wicket keeper round the back. So there's 4 people round Josh Butler's back. I'll be hoping for some kind of either an outside or an inside edge or a back pad, which is why there's so many fielders round him. Ashwin has bowled 4 balls in a row. Butler has defended all of them. No runs at all. And in fact, that's a maiden over. So England 485 for 6 after 159 overs. Bess will be on strike now. He's got 1. Butler is on 9. Yeah, India have got round Bess's bat. Obviously, the wicket keeper first slip and a leg slip, but not really a leg slip, a leg gully, really. He's sort of standing behind the batsman, but to the side, if that makes sense. So, and I put in Bess and Butler under pressure here. Ooh. One ball left of this over. And another maiden over. So England 485 for 6 after 160 overs. Maiden over. One over left, and then the new ball is available for India. Butler's hitting a 4 though. That's a good way to relieve pressure. Hits it towards deep extra cover and gets a 4 for it. Next ball towards the same area. Maybe a bit wider towards deep cover and another 4. And Butler has moved on to 17. So now what? This time a simple forward defensive block and no run. Another ball blocked, no run. England approaching the 500 mark. Another block, no run. And no run. Right, England 493 for 6. After that, 161 overs, 8 runs coming from that over. A new ball is due for India. They can take it now. They don't have to take it. I would have thought they will. England scored 2 runs off that over, one leg by and one to Bucknor. Overall, they're 495 for 6 after 162 overs. Useful 18-run partnership on the, since the last wicket. England 495 for 6 after 163 overs. The last over was a maiden over. India have still not taken a new ball yet. They have the option to when they want to. Nadeem is bowling from the gate end. Best is still on one. England take a single off the final ball of the over. 496 for six. 164 overs. Hmm. Sunrise coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. England take another single. And Bess has moved on to 3. Butler is still on 18. India appealing for a call behind. Has been given not out. Been given not out. And India do not have any reviews left, so the umpire's decision on the field stays. Now, Butler, the very next ball, has hit it before. So England have got 500 up, 501 for 6. England 501 for 6 after 165 overs, and it's a drinks break. A good time to take stock of the match so far. There are 15 overs left for today. England have haven't scored very quickly in this session. 47 runs. They've lost 2 wickets, and we've had 18 overs. India have actually upped their over rate in this session. But with the 500 score now up for England, that's obviously a good total. I'll be looking to add 100 more overall, at least, to get 600. Probably batting into tomorrow. There are 15 overs left today. I probably want to get to about 550 by the end of the day. Ideally, with no more wickets lost. Latest possible finishing time today is 11:30 a.m. our time, UK time, which I believe is which would be 5 p.m. Indian time. The thing is, I think Josh Buttler was probably out. He's probably nicked the ball to the wicketkeeper. But India have used all the reviews up on on decisions that they really shouldn't have used them up at all on. And it's their own fault they haven't got any reviews left. I've not seen a replay of Josh Buttler caught behind a pill, so I don't definitely know if it was out or not. Bess has now got a boundary to move on to 7 not out. Right, we've just had a replay of the Butler caught behind a pill on Channel 4, and as I suspected at the time, Butler was out. He'd edged the ball behind to the wicket-keeper. However, he was given not out, and therefore he's still in bat. But the DRS review system was originally designed for exactly that kind of decision. But India had used it desperately earlier on for no reason. They've used all three of their appeals. Two of them were just nonsense. And therefore, they haven't got any reviews left. So whatever the umpire decides is the decision that they've got. England scored 5 runs from the last over, so are now 506 for 6 after 166 overs. England take a single down to third man. Moments. Oh, Butler gets away with another one, and it's 4 runs for England. Off the bat, probably an inside edge down to where leg slip would be if there was a leg slip. Well, there is a leg slip. It sort of went in between the wicket keeper and the leg slip, and goes to the boundary. That's the end of the over. England 511 for 6 after 167 overs. 5 runs coming from that over. Partnership, according to Channel 4, 34 runs from 78 balls, which is a useful partnership considering that England were on 477 for 6. And have now gone up to 511 for 6. 13 overs left. I still don't think India have took the new ball yet, have they? They've had the option to for a while now. Best plays it down Fine leg. Another boundary. Another boundary for Bess. This time with a drive on the offside towards deep points. And he's moved on to 16 himself now. Butler. Deep backward point that went to. Butler's on 26. Oh, another no ball. Right, England 521 for six after 169 overs. Last over was a maiden over. The over before that had 10 runs on it. Oh, England's get another boundary. Butler inside edges it, but it misses the stumps. And it goes for four behind the wicket keeper. Isn't Charlotte bowls Butler 8 for 30. Right. Sharma has got 2 wickets in 2 balls. Archer out for Golden Duck. And now number 10, Jack Lynch, is in bats. And Vincent Sharma is on a hat trick. Right. England are 528 for 8 after those 2 wickets. England have lost 2 wickets in that over. They're 528 for 8 now after 170 overs. There's 10 overs left of the day. India has still yet to take the new ball. This would be very disappointing for England if they're all out today. It certainly wasn't the target at the start of the day. And having got to 454 for 4 at tea certainly wouldn't have been the target then. Um, they've scored, haven't scored too badly in this session. They've scored 74 runs in the session so far. That isn't too bad. But they'll be disappointed with the wickets they've lost. They've lost 4 wickets in the session. Sundar is bowling now for India. Bess is on 17. Leach is on 1. England have scored 2 runs from this over. So England are 530 for 8 after 171 overs. Last ball of the over. And it's made an over. England are still on 530 for 8 after 172 overs. At 533 after 172 overs. That last over was the maiden over. There are 8 overs left for the day then, and about 20 minutes left. I'll need to go into the extra half hour. There will be Bess is on 18, Leach is on 2, Sundra's bowling from the pavilion end. I wonder if England can get about 20 more runs in this little session. England get a single. And Leach blocks out the final ball, so England are now 531 for 8. That 173 overs. Seven overs left. And Best plays a defensive shot. Ball goes towards mid-wicket. No run. Mm. And England get 4 more runs down the leg side, down by fine leg. Bess got, well, he didn't get any bat on it. He got his pad on it, so it's 4 leg byes. Final ball of the over. Oh, he's appealed for LBW. It's not given out. England take a single. Leg bye given. 174 overs gone. So England are 536 for 8 after 174 overs, 5 runs from that over. There's a appeal for LBW, but not given, and it looked as though it's going down the leg side. India have got no reviews left in any case. There's 6 overs of the day left, and I don't know if India are going to take the new ball or not. I thought they would, but they haven't yet. Oh dear me, Bess has played the ball to mid wicket and to mid on, and it's an easy catch if as you want. Yeah, to mid wicket, and it's looped up in the air. It's an easy catch, but the fielder has dropped it, and Bess has been let off. Next ball, he gets a single. It's an easy catch, and literally, it's straight to him. There's hardly any pace on the ball. That's the end of the over. England get 1 run from it with a dropped catch for India. Doesn't count for anything, of course. So 100 to England 537 for 8 after 175 overs. 5 overs left in the day. Isant Sharma from the gate end is got 2 for 48 at the moment. Bess is at the crease. He's on 20. He was dropped on 19. And that's just about as easy a catch as you would like to get. Straight to him, hardly any pace on the ball. And he's put it down. Another defensive block from Bess. Hit towards mid wicket. Oh, Isaac Sharma bowls a Yorker length ball, which Bess digs out, doesn't hit the stumps, and is a dot ball in the end. Another boundary for England. Down the leg side from Bess. He got bat on it this time, according to the umpire. So he's on 24 now. Just hit it. A fine edge. Not really an edge, but down to fine leg. And England get 4 more runs. England on 541 now. So approaching the 550 mark. Will we get there by the end of the day? Last ball of the over, wide of the leg stump, goes through to the wicket keeper for no run. And England are 541 for 8 after 176 overs. There are 4 overs left today. Another useful partnership of 16 runs for this. Partnership of 16 for this wicket, which is quite useful actually. Well, Leach has gone for a boundary and he's got it. In fact, it's only 4. Didn't go all the way for 6, but 546 now for England. Next ball is blocked. No run. Another defensive block for no run. There are 3 overs left for today. England are 545 for 8 after 177 overs. So there won't be any chance that India will bat now today. Even if they got us all out, the time loss of the change of innings would mean that that would be the end of the day's play. So England will be looking for another 10 or so runs in this final 3 overs. They've scored 91 runs in the session, so they've actually scored quite quickly, considering the wickets they've lost. And Best has got a very useful 24 not out at the moment. Leach is on 6. England approaching the 550 mark. Best has played it down towards deep point, and he's got a boundary for it. So 549. Last ball of the over, and Best has hit it to mid wicket, but there's a field of air, so no run. And 549 for 8 after 178 overs is the score. There are 2 overs left. Of the day. Ashwin is going to be bowling his final over of the day. He's got 1 wicket, which he got yesterday. Leach is batting, left-handed batsman. England get to the 550 mark with a no ball. So England have got 1 run from this over. So England are 550 for 8 after 179 overs. Scored 96 runs in this session. They've lost 4 wickets. Bess is on 28. Last over of the day coming up. Me. So England have got another run from another no ball, and the total moves on to 551. Ah, Best gets a boundary, just flicks it away off his bat, or was it off the pad towards fine leg, past the wicket keeper, who's got no chance of getting that one. And England have actually scored over 100 runs in this session, which is what they would have been looking for, and they're 555 for 8. Two balls left of the day. Even if they got a wicket now, that'd be the end of the day's play because we're in the final over. So England can't be all out by the end of today. That's the end of the day's play. So England are 555 for 8 after 180 overs. End of the days. Was 8 was scored 218 and was out LBW. Stokes was 82 out Court. Hope 34 out LBW. Butler was 30 out bowled. Bess is still 28 not out. Archer was 0 out bowled. Out for a duck and out for golden duck. Archer was. Leach is still there on 6 not out. Extras, it's worth putting the extras in. 37, 19 no balls. no wides, but 2 byes and 16 leg byes. So Nadeem got 2 wickets. Ashwin got 2 wickets. Sharma also got 2 wickets. And so England are 555 for 8 after 180 overs at the close of today's play. Pretty good day for England. And that concludes the stream. So please like the video. You can subscribe to me, turn on your notifications, and comment below in the YouTube comments section, provided they allow comments. But don't spam, because I'll just delete it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.